Hey Krista, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
I am good. How was your night?
It was great. I'm really excited.
So we saw 3 houses. Are you ready to make a decision today?
I'm ready.
I'm excited then. While you're here, I have one more question. We do a podcast. Would you want to be on it after we discuss the houses?
I'd love to.
That would be great. We'll do it.
Cool.
Welcome to the In Your Home podcast. I'm your host, Brett Rosenthal. This podcast is about real people and real homes in Philadelphia and other cities near you. As a realtor in Philadelphia, I get to see all types of homes and meet all kinds of people, and I want to share these experiences with everybody. Tons of unique homes and some amazing people is what you will hear and see. If you like what you hear, follow us on your favorite streaming platform. Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Brett Rosenthal, here for another episode of the In Your Home podcast. Today we have a client of mine. Her name is Krista, and we went and saw a bunch of houses yesterday, and she agreed to be on today's podcast. I'm going to let Krista introduce herself to you. Take it away.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This is so much fun.
No problem.
My name is Krista. I'm 33 years old, and I am buying a house with Brett.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so we looked at a couple houses today, actually yesterday, and I think she likes one of them, and we're going to discuss that today. But before that, we're going to do the podcast. So I'm just going to ask you a bunch of questions. Feel free to answer them however you want. Okay. We don't censor anything here. First of all, so you are from Philadelphia. How long have you lived in Philadelphia?
So I've been in Philadelphia for about 10 years now.
Okay.
I went to college in the Northeast.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Holy Family. Small school, but it was...
I don't even know where that is.
I know, it's so small that nobody really knows about it, but it was good for teaching, and that's what I went for.
Okay.
So,
where is it in Northeast?
Exit 32, like Academy Road.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotcha. So you went to school there, and then after school after into the city?
Yes. So I lived there for a little bit because I taught up that way.
Okay.
I taught there for 5 years. And then after I was done teaching, I started bartending, and that's what brought me to Center City.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So you said you bartended. Where have you bartended in Philadelphia?
I've been at Patty Wax.
Okay.
I've done...
That's in like Old City? Or no?
There is one in Old City.
Okay.
Yes, but I was actually at the one in Northeast Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. Yeah, that was really my first bartending gig ever.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on my way to... I was in college at the time, and I was getting ready to graduate.
Uh-huh.
And I was walking to the office where they have jobs for students. And I was about to become a dog walker. And I passed my girlfriend on the path, and she's like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "I'm going, I'm going to start dog walking." And she's like, "Dog walking? Get out of here. Like, you should come bartend with me." So I went and had an interview, and they hired me, and that was the start of my bartending career. And I'm so grateful because I love it.
So you were at Patty Wax, where else?
I was at Patty Wax. I was there for a while throughout college. And then I was teaching, so I didn't bartend as much because it was conflicting schedules. Mm-hmm. But then I stopped teaching, and now I'm back to bartending. And yeah, I'm over at Center City Sips right now. And I'm also at the Phillies Stadium.
That's right, you told me that. So I guess the first question is, what's the difference in the people that come to the Phillies where you bartend or work versus the people at Center City Sips?
Oh,
if
well.
If any.
So at Sips, it's more of a younger crowd. I shouldn't say younger all the time, but it's more of a younger crowd, just going to have a good time, have a few drinks, dance and party. We do get some people from the buildings, though, that come down. Okay. Because we're right in the middle of the skyscrapers, so people that were working all day,
come down.
They come down and have a drink. But the Phillies is more of a relaxed environment. I think people go there to relax, and because it's a long game, so you're not a party, and you're kind of relaxing and enjoying the game.
And it's the Diamond Club?
Yeah, the Diamond Club. Well, it's now actually has a different name.
Oh, it does? What is it?
Yes. We changed names this year.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, it's the Ranking Club.
I did not know that.
I know.
Is it like sponsored by someone else, or they just?
So, Rankin bought it.
Okay.
Yeah, so now it's the Ranking Club, and it's the same thing, just different name.
Different name?
Yeah.
Okay. So Diamond Club wasn't a company, it was just like a standard.
It was just the name.
The Diamond Club.
But it is a great environment to work in because the energy is so insane, and our fans, there's nothing like Philadelphia sports fans.
Yeah, I agree.
To be around that and like be getting paid to be there is just an awesome, awesome experience.
Were you there like when they were in the World Series last year?
No, I just started. Yeah,
okay.
I just started this year, but hopefully this year they'll go back.
Yeah. What else can I ask you? So, tell me why you like living in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is special to me because my grandpa and my dad, they're iron workers, so they built this city, with their bare hands.
Oh wow.
My grandpa did Liberty 1, Liberty 2.
Okay.
He did the bridges, Ben Franklin. Did all of the welding in the stadiums.
Okay.
And my dad helped with that. The new
stadiums too?
Yeah, well, he passed before that, but then my dad did the stadiums, which is really cool because whenever I go to those places, I feel close to my family, because we were a part of that, and I just
it's nice.
So I kind of feel like home,
Yeah. So, do you remember the old stadiums?
No,
Were you alive?
No, I wasn't even born, I don't think. Have you been?
I was alive.
Tell me about them. What was it like?
They weren't as nice. They had like interesting bathrooms where there was like millions of people in like one bathroom. You were allowed to like smoke everywhere and like just walked out of there smelling like you were in a casino basically.
Okay.
But they were like smaller and like actually I think the games were actually better because you were like on top of the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was not. They were good. I didn't know any different back then. But
right.
They were. Yeah. I shouldn't say that. The Phillies stadium was big and weird, but the where the hockey where Flyers play and the Sixers play, I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does your dad still do it, or is he done?
He just retired last year, but yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I have pictures of them on top of these buildings. My grandpa, no harness on a piece of wood, just all the way up there. No harness.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is insane that you did this every day and didn't think twice.
Yeah.
Like,
I would never be able to do that.
Oh my God. Yeah. I think that's where I get my sense of adventure and that thrill from, because that definitely takes
you need
special.
You need to be a little crazy.
Yeah, little crazy.
So, do you know the difference? Because a lot of people don't. Do you know the difference between Liberty Place 1 and Liberty Place 2? Or like how you can tell which is which?
No, tell me.
You don't know?
I want you to tell me.
Liberty Place 1, from what I remember, is taller and has more of the points. Okay. Whereas Liberty Place 2 is shorter. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's the difference I know. As far as inside, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask my dad.
Ask him. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Liberty 1 is the one that's taller. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so where in Philadelphia do you live?
So I'm currently in Old City.
Okay.
I have a 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
Which I love. I love Old City. It has so much charm and history, and there's just something special about it. I enjoy being there.
So you have a 2-bedroom apartment and you rent, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So what is the rent in a 2-bedroom apartment in Old City?
2-bedroom apartment in Old City is $2,800.
Okay.
Plus parking, which is $325.
Okay. Is the parking attached to the building, or do you have to walk?
It's attached, so I'm grateful for that.
Yes.
I can
covered, or is it covered parking, or?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You actually so the garage is like attached to the building, and you pull in, and once you're in, you just go right up. So it's nice.
That's good. Yeah, I have that here, and I wouldn't not want parking.
Yeah.
So if you didn't live in Old City and you had to pick anywhere else in Philadelphia to live, what part would you live in?
I guess I'm going to go with Northern Libs. seems like the place to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Yeah.
But no, I really like it here. You also told me so you bartend. You also said you do photography.
Photography is my passion.
Yeah. So I'm known. I take a lot of pictures for real estate, but I get made fun of when I take pictures at restaurants of the food.
Okay.
They're horrible. And I post them on like Instagram, and every single person makes fun of me, so it's become like a joke. But if you saw some of the pictures, they're embarrassing. They're like blurry.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know how to use the camera at night, I think.
Is it? Are you just want to take it and hurry up and put your phone away, or is it like?
No, I think there's a way to do it. Do you ever do it?
There's an art to it.
Do you have to press anything special, or you just click?
Yeah, you gotta have the eye. You gotta have the eye.
During the day they come out all right, but at night.
Well, night there's.
I can show you some.
There's
of them.
that little
They're
lag because you know it has to adjust to the lighting. It's a whole thing.
I'll learn it one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Philadelphia. What you told me what you like about Philadelphia. If there was one thing you like didn't like, what would it be?
That's a tough one. Philly will always have my heart. I guess I'm gonna have to say the land. Like I miss having a backyard.
Okay.
Sometimes it's nice just to let the dog out the backyard instead of having to go in the elevator, bring the dog downstairs, especially with potty training a puppy. That's wait for the elevator, and half the time,
Do you have a dog?
I do. I have well, she's not a puppy animore, but I had a potty trainer, and it was just
hard.
tough.
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, you're going through it.
Doing it right now. So you're not always from Philadelphia. Where did you grow up?
So I was born and raised in South Jersey.
Okay.
Yep. I'm from Belmar.
Okay.
Not the beach. There's two different Belmars.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I've been to Belmar Beach.
I love it there.
Yeah.
I do love it there. But yeah, no, I'm right over the bridge.
Right over the bridge.
Yep. And I went to high school right there in Gloucester.
Okay.
Gloucester Catholic.
Okay. Do you prefer the city or living out there?
Oh, I love where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you're happy.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
But I do go home every day, just because it's so close.
It's so close. Yeah.
I'm always in Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill Mall. I've been there. Okay. And if you didn't live in Philadelphia, but you had to pick one other city in the world, let's just say, where would you want to live? To live.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Not vacation. To live.
To live. In the world, I would have to say Paris.
Okay. Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there once,
like it?
and it's just so dreamy. It's dreamy.
What are the people like there?
Very relaxed.
Really?
Very laid back. Have you been?
No, but I've heard some people say the people are not the friendliest.
Really? See, I didn't mind it. I
Really?
kind of felt like they kept to themselves, and they don't bother you. They're not,
Yeah.
Although the dining experience is when you go sit down, they don't run over to your table and greet
Okay.
you. You could sit for a half hour, 45 minutes before you even get a drink.
Before you get some.
It's very
Calm, laid back.
laissez-faire, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sometimes good.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
nice to not feel rushed.
Yeah.
That constant,
Yeah.
feeling of being rushed. So it's more of a dining experience
Got it.
versus just eating a meal and getting out. It's
Right.
Okay.
This is kind of off topic, but it's the current theme. Have you seen the Barbie movie?
I have seen the Barbie movie.
How was it?
I actually went to the premiere in Atlantic City.
Everybody went there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good time. I thought it was well done. They did a great job with it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's personal opinion there. I don't know that you would love it. I think you'd probably fall asleep,
wouldn't, but
20 minutes into
yeah.
it. But
Okay.
she did a great job, playing the part, and
Yeah.
it was cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I was showing you those houses yesterday, you said you're actually about to become a real estate agent yourself, correct?
Yes.
First of all, what made you want to do that?
You know what? To be honest, I didn't really want to do it at first.
No one does.
No, it was, not anything I ever, it's like, oh, that's my passion, that's my dream. But I had a lot of friends in the industry, and, they introduced it to me, and then it just became like conversation every day. And I'm like, wow, I actually like this. This is cool. We would go on tours, we would do the houses, and that's when I started to grow a love for it. Just being in the scene made me want to get involved with it.
So you're going to become a realtor in Philly or Jersey or both?
I'm going to do Philly first.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Philly is really busy with real estate, and whenever I have to go outside of Philly to the suburbs to show houses, I always say, I don't know why I do it, because it's so competitive out there. There's like, you'll go to a city and there'll be like 2 houses in the entire city, and then like it goes on for sale, and 8 million people are trying to get the same 2 houses. No matter how good your like client, how much money they have, it's just, it becomes like at times a waste of time. I mean, of course I'm going to do it, but like Philadelphia, the city of Philadelphia is just so much easier.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yep.
Just hop in from like today or yesterday.
More houses. Yeah, yesterday we saw, there's just more houses and not as much competition right now. So this is where I see myself doing it, because it's just I feel think you'll be good at it.
Being here for so long, I'm just familiar, and I could give people helpful information. So I see myself here, and hopefully I can learn from you too.
That would be great. I've learned I learn every day. Even like, I've been doing it now for 5 years, and every single day is something different that I might not have known. And I know people that have been doing it for 40 years, and there's still things that they like run into that they don't know. So it keeps it exciting, because it would be boring if you knew everything, and and every person you meet is different, so you don't really know. I have one person on my team who always wants to like prepare for each particular person that might call him or her, and you can't do that. You just can't do it.
Because you never know who's going to walk through the door.
And sometimes they'll walk in the door with the craziest stories, and you have to like just adjust and try to make it like you know what you're talking about, or listen to their stories, and like you can't prepare for it. Yeah. So when you are not working, you definitely sound busy, but when you're not working, like what do you do for fun?
Anything in nature. I like to go on hikes. I love the beach. Any chance I get in the summer, if I'm not working, I'm at the beach. How about you?
I also the same thing. Like I love the beach. I do like to travel when I can. I've said this a million times. I like work out a lot. I play hockey here and there. I'm very busy, and I like staying busy. So
busy is good.
But I'm like always working at the same time while I'm doing other things, because you'll see when you do it, like the real estate business is just
doesn't stop, and time is of the essence, right?
You have to do it quick. And it doesn't ever stop. I mean, I get calls on like Christmas, which I can't believe, but like you do. But I like it, so that's good.
And it's cool because, like you said, you meet so many different people. And
I've met more people in the last 5 years than I met my entire life.
That's awesome.
Which is good and bad.
Well,
Depends who you meet.
That's true.
But it can go both ways. So you live in the city. What's one of your favorite restaurants in the city?
My favorite restaurant for dining would have to be Barclay Prime.
I think I've only been there once.
Hands down,
but it was good.
Best steak
it was good
in Philadelphia.
You think?
Oh my God! Yeah, and then they have the cheesesteak. You can do the
$200 cheesesteak or whatever it is.
It's the Wagyu steak. Okay, it melts in your mouth, and then it comes with the bottle of champagne. So, or it might be half a bottle of champagne, but it comes with something.
Did you ever have it?
I had it for an appetizer before dinner once, just to try it, but because I feel like
you have to. That's what they're known for. They're known for that. I never had that, but I did have a steak there once, and it was really good.
Was it a Wagyu steak?
I don't remember. It was a while ago, but whatever it was memorable.
They really, they bring you the knives and the certificate. They brought me a certificate that showed me the cow.
Okay.
Like print.
I don't
From
remember
China.
that.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But it's a cool experience there, and the food is just amazing.
See, if I took pictures there, it's kind of dark in there. If I took pictures in there,
Take you a while.
they would not be good. So I'm not going. So, all right. So, if you had to pick a second restaurant that you just like, what would it be?
Second restaurant. Something more local and convenient, just for like an everyday night. I guess I like LMNO. Have you been there?
Several times, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I just feel like it's good atmosphere, good energy, very relaxed, and the food is good, and their cocktails are good too.
They are. We had our team like holiday party there. It was.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nice. And what they have that. So I'm not even like a huge lobster person. I just don't love lobster.
Yeah.
But they had something on the menu, which I didn't realize was like enormous. I thought it was just like I'd get it for everybody as like an appetizer, and it was like some lobster dish. It was amazing, whatever it was, but it was also like huge. So I made everyone like share it. I thought it was.
They do that with the fish too.
Yeah.
I don't know what they have, but it was
really good.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
and then
good.
the last time I was there was when I first got my dog, and she was like 8 weeks, and I was eating dinner outside, and I had the leash on my lap, and like all 10 minutes into dinner, or like into drinking, I like looked down and the leash wasn't there, and I couldn't find the dog, and luckily like she went to a table behind me and was sitting with the people, and they were just like,
thank God.
It was scary.
Yeah, because those streets are busy. And
Yeah, I think it's closed. I think it's closed in there, but I don't know. But it was scary either way. I was like, where did the dog go?
I could see how that would be
that I just got a week ago.
Oh my God, that's funny. What's her name?
Her name is Oakley.
Oh,
Yeah. She was going to be on this, but someone grabbed her and took her away. So
darn.
she's not on this one.
So how about you? What's your favorite restaurant?
It's the question I always hate because I don't think I have a favorite one, but I'll tell you one I went to recently that I loved. It's Kalaya, which is actually right next to LMNO. It's a Thai restaurant, and I've been there before, but not at the new location. It was like a much smaller place. It was really good.
What did you get?
So I forget the name of the drink, but it was like one of their special drinks. It was good. And then I got the crab curry, another like squid dish, and why am I not remembering what else I got? Something else like really good. It was squid. I can't believe I'm forgetting this.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, but it was good. Whatever it was.
Well, let me know when you figure.
The restaurant was great, and the friend I went with hated it, and I couldn't understand how you could possibly hate it. And it was packed.
Was it spicy? Maybe
it was spicy.
Some people
no,
can't do
but they
spicy.
liked spicy.
Oh.
The person was like also like vegan, and she got a vegan dish. But like I tried it, and I'm not vegan, and it was great also. So I don't know what the problem was, but it was really good. And
I think they just won the James Beard Award for.
They might have, and it was like a Monday night, and it was packed, and like until like late, like so like people like it obviously.
Yeah, I've heard it's great. I've heard nothing but good things, honestly.
I just can't believe I forgot like what I got, but it was really good. Yeah. Oh no, it was the dumplings. They make these special dumplings that like look cool.
Were they fried or?
No, they're like, I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
If you see pictures of them, they're different. They're like unique, but it was a really good restaurant. So I wouldn't say it's
try that
my
one.
favorite, but it's worth going to. Yeah.
How about for every day? Like, what do you do every day? Like, if you wanna grab a quick lunch, where would you go?
So as a real estate agent, I usually like don't go for like
You don't eat?
No, I eat. I don't eat breakfast, so I eat lunch. But it like I usually like if I'm working, like I'll either eat here, like just at home, or somewhere quick, like just something little. As I'm like, it really just depends on the day. And
the
then
day,
like
the mood.
Yeah, and then as like a realtor, you also get like mortgage agents, title people that always like take you out to lunch. So that happens too. And
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, it can be. But so yeah, it's different every day. Yeah, dinner is usually like my meal that I actually like really have. Really have a meal.
But I think that's what I love most about real estate is never the same day twice.
It's never the same. I mean, I guess there's also days where I eat in my car, like on the way to the next thing. Yeah, it's gotten like less crazy, so I do have more time, and I have like a team of realtors now, so a lot of times like I'll just give them a lot of stuff I get, so I can breathe for a minute. But yeah, the food's all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I mean, I have my go-to spots, you know, but like if I want to just relax for a morning, I'll go to Cafe Olé and get my coffee and get my day started, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's kind of whatever you're feeling that day.
Yep. Agree. So do you have like a lot of friends in the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of friends, all different ages.
Different areas, or
Different
are they all near you?
areas.
Any like one area where like most of them flock to, or it's kind of just all scattered?
Honestly, no. I have people in Fairmount. I have people in Center City.
Okay.
People in Brewery Town.
Okay.
All over.
All over the place.
Yeah.
Do most of them rent or buy? Or it's
I would say
mixed?
it's mixed.
Yeah.
You know, my friends that are married, most of them buy.
Okay.
And then my single friends are more the friends that are renting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where you live, where you have the dog, do they charge you like a pet fee or no?
You know what? I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Or they might. It might have been tacked on in the beginning and I just don't remember.
Possibly.
Probably.
They're also like more and more buildings and like houses are allowing pets, whereas like I'd say when I first started doing this, it was like a little harder. Now they all do, but they all have come up with like unique fees to like
anything they can think of.
Certain animals are more than other animals, like multiple animals are different amounts.
Yeah.
So it's always like fun to see what the particular landlord is like doing.
Now, does your place have a dog park? Do you guys have?
Yeah, so if you go to exit the building and like pretty much just go around the corner, there's actually like a nice private dog park.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's a playground. I thought that was neat.
Yeah.
Like right down there.
And there's that like water.
Amazing.
There's like a water splash park for kids. It's actually,
that's cool.
And the dogs all want to go in it, but they tell you not to put your dog in there. And the pool is great. Yeah, the pool is nice. So I'm gonna be sad like when the pool, when
closes.
It's too cold. It never closes.
Oh,
But
is it open all night?
It's open. Well, it's open all night and it's also open all year.
Oh, that's cool.
But like when it's like December, I don't think I'm gonna be like.
That's crazy. They keep it open like that?
Yeah.
That's neat.
It's kind of interesting. It'll be interesting to see if anybody's like in it in November, December. Probably not, but I guess you can.
What about snow?
I don't know what happens. Maybe they cover it when it snows, or I don't know.
Guess you'll find out.
I really don't. It's heated. Yeah, we'll see.
Huh.
We'll see. So you said you like land when like other than the city. So did you do sports, or did you grow up playing sports?
Oh yeah, I grew up playing sports my whole life.
Okay.
I was a very active child. I played softball for 15 years.
Okay.
I cheered my whole life, competitively and for the town.
Okay.
So that was a lot of fun, and I just loved it so much that I became a coach. When I was teaching, I then started coaching, and so that's one of my.
How long did you coach for?
I coached for 2 years.
2 years.
While I was
and how old were like the kids?
The girls were in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Okay.
So it was a lot of fun because, at that age, they look up to you and they want guidance, and, it was a lot of fun. And I actually taught in the inner city. So the school I was at, they didn't have uniforms or anything before I started.
Okay.
And then once I started, I said to the principal, I'm like, we should take this seriously, this is something really great for the girls.
Mm-hmm.
They could wear their uniform with pride and represent the school, and it'll be a privilege to be part of the team. She's like, yeah, I agree. And so I started a fundraiser, and then Dick's actually, Dick's Sporting Goods, they actually were like, we'll match whatever you raise. So I ended up being able to raise enough to get the girls their uniforms, and
that's great.
It was really it was cool.
Yeah, that's good.
It was a cool experience because you could tell they were
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. How about the Philadelphia sports teams. Do you like the
Oh my God, sports are my life. My life.
Okay.
There's just something about Philly sports.
Yeah.
It's.
Do you go when they like get to the championships? Are you on Broad Street?
Oh yeah, I'm down there. You better believe it. I was telling somebody the other day, it was my first year of college.
Okay.
And I was a freshman.
Yeah.
And that's the year the Phillies won the World Series in '08.
Okay.
And I had a math final the day that the parade was for the World Series. And, you know, I had emailed the teacher previously. I'm like, hey, could I take this, you know, maybe a different day or maybe a day sooner or later? And he's like, nope, nobody's taking it a different day. You got to be here or I fail you.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my God, you think he'll really do that? Like, you think he'll really fail us if we don't show up? And sure enough, on my transcript, it's right there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so one of my first classes from college,
So just everybody failed?
Whoever didn't show up, whoever went to the parade.
I thought they canceled school when there's
They
parades.
should have. I mean, that is like a holiday
did.
around here.
Was it like just that school?
It was just that
Because
professor.
I think even like Temple closed. And
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I thought
I guess not everybody's a sports fan, but he
That's
wasn't
crazy.
thrilled and he was not budging. He said, "You're not here."
So did you have to like take the class again?
Took the class again, and guess what? You know what?
It was an expensive parade.
It was an expensive parade, but I would do it again in a heartbeat because that's just something you never know.
It doesn't happen, right?
How many times you're going to experience that in life, and I was not missing that for the world.
Yeah.
Especially for a math exam. Get out of here.
Yeah. So out of all the, I guess there's 5 sports teams, but out of all the Philadelphia sports teams, like what event would you want to go to the most? Would it be a Phillies game, a Flyers game, a Sixers game, a Eagles game, or I guess a Union game?
I've been to them all.
Have you been to the Union?
I have, yeah.
Never done that.
Been a while since
Yeah.
I've been there, but I would say my favorite to attend would be the Eagles because of the energy.
Okay.
There, it's just such high energy the whole time because the plays are so fast and, but I do love being at the Phillies. That's where I work. But like I said, it's more.
Can you watch the game while you're working?
Oh, yeah.
How?
Because when I'm out, going to the
actually
customers,
serving,
you could pull to the side if someone's up to bat, you want to watch or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I played softball, so I have a passion for the sport. I understand the game and I love the game.
Right.
Growing up, my grandpapa always had the Phillies on the TV. It's just nostalgic almost too,
Okay.
And they, like I said, they built the stadium, so I love being there.
Yeah.
But it's a different game. It's a slow-paced game. You don't get that high energy all the time like you do at the Eagles or at the Sixers. That's very high, high energy too. But when someone hits a home run, that stadium rocks.
It does.
I mean, it was electric the other night.
Mm-hmm.
It's just this feeling, and then when they win and everyone goes out on the field and they dump it, it's just fun. It's good old-fashioned fun.
It is. Yep.
But so I guess my favorite to attend would be the Eagles. But
Okay. Do you watch them on TV too?
oh yeah,
So if you had to pick one that you like to watch on TV the most, which would it be? Same or?
I like them all.
Okay.
I like them all. I really do.
Got it. That's
Yeah.
good.
How about you? What's your favorite?
So I do watch them all. I'd say I'm different because I like hockey, but I'd say my favorite to go to, if it was a playoff game, would be the Flyers, because if you go to one of those, they're just
Okay.
so, that's fast. And
Yeah.
it's and they're really good, but they haven't been in the playoffs
Right, in quite
in a
some
long time. So, but when they were, I just find that game so much quicker and more exciting.
Oh, when you played hockey.
Yeah,
right? Or
so
you
that's why I
play
said.
hockey.
I have a bias towards it. But if I couldn't pick hockey, I kind of think I'd pick the Sixers. Except I also like the playoffs. I feel like the first half of the basketball games are useless. It's always comes down to
Right, the last
so,
minute,
yeah.
no, not even minute. It's the last 10 seconds.
Yeah,
You're on the edge of your seat.
the end is so exciting, but and I love the Eagles too. But to me, I'd rather watch the Eagles on TV because
Yeah.
it's just like it kills your whole day, like getting there and like.
Aw.
So like I'll go to like one game a year,
Yeah.
but like I just couldn't do it every week. So I'd say hockey and then basketball and then
Yeah.
the Eagles. The Phillies, I don't know. They've been exciting lately, but
Yeah.
like baseball kind of bores me. But the playoffs are not boring.
Right.
So again, it's like depends how the team's
Exactly.
doing. Yeah.
I kind of view it as like it's just like a family thing to watch.
Yeah.
Like it's you could just throw it on the TV if you're cooking dinner or something. It's in the background, and you know
Yeah, that's true.
you don't have to be like glued to the screen like you are with the other sports.
And they made it a little quicker. They like now have that like pitch count thing. Do you know about that?
Oh yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
speed the game up a bit.
It does move quicker, and people hate it, but like it does seem to speed it up a little.
Yeah,
Yeah, which means you probably don't have to work quite as long.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I serve outside,
So you never go in?
so I'm in, but most of the time I'm
You're
out there, and
so you can see.
Yeah, so
That's a good job.
Yeah, I know what's going on, and it's nice, and we get to cut out like the 7th inning because
They stop serving.
they stop serving, and then we beat the traffic. So
Can you stay and watch the rest of the game, or they want you?
Oh,
out?
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's good. So anyway, thank you so much for doing this. You spent now 2 days with me, one seeing houses and one doing this podcast. But tell everybody like how they can get a hold of you if they ever want to like contact you for anything or get in touch.
Okay, well, I have Instagram. My Instagram is Krista, Krista, .LYNNN, 3 N's.
3 N's.
3 N's. I just said 3 N's and I went like this. 3 N's. Yeah, so that's probably the easiest way, right? What do you suggest?
I mean, that's what I do.
Insta,
I don't
right?
know. Do you have a Threads account?
I do. I got a Threads account. I have to keep up with the trends, you know?
Yeah, I did it too, and I feel like people stopped using it already.
Yeah.
But it was good for a few days.
Yeah. It was fun while it
It might come back. But yeah, thank you so much. And
Thank you for having me. This was awesome.
look forward to speaking to you again.
Thanks, you too. And I'm excited. House
Thank you.
hunting was so much fun.
It was definitely fun. Thanks.